Okay, so I will just mute. Do you need to warm up or anything?
No, I'm good. I'm good to go.
Okay. And you can just type in the chat when you want to switch over,
Okay, gotcha.
when you want to change matchups.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We're on till. By the way, it's 7:30, right? I forgot the.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
We can go to like 7:35 since we're starting a little late.
Okay, cool. I'm ready to go.
Oh, risky double jump. Bit of wall ride. Let's see, do you like full hopping at me? There's another full hop. Not necessarily bad yet. Yeah, the nair was kind of unsafe. It could have clipped me and comboed into something, but probably not worthwhile. Nice. A lot of mistechs. Yeah, the jump off the platform is kind of predictable. There's the full hop. Full hop again? Nope. Oops. Nice. Predictable runoff.
Choose your character. Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
Another full hop from side plat. You can see it's really laggy and punishable. Another mistech. think that's the second time you shield grabbed in the corner. That side plat full hop, or short hop is really telegraphed. And you notice it doesn't lead to much. Here it is again. I did one myself. That's unfortunate.
Choose your character. Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
Yes, let me try more laser stuff. Randall. Short hop ball. Comes a runoff. Yeah.
Choose your character.
I'm not seeing many aggressive mix-ups on the ground.
Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
It'll be easier to check on the stage. No take laser moving forward, just getting cornered. Weird to choose to punish with Nair there. No real follow-up opportunities. Another full hop from side plat. Laser, laser, laser. Okay, short hops at me. Oh, I missed my shot. Lots of nairs at low percent, even though they're like very risky. Let me try approaching. Oops, let's try to up tilt. Okay, the running shine isn't bad, but it's very obvious when he's coming in. Especially past the point of going into run. Okay.
Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
Okay, let me play aggro this game. Let's see how he handles that. Okay. So shield grabs. Yeah, he does add shield options every time probably. Yeah. So way too eager out of shield. And another shield grab. Like you just can't do that versus players that are doing delayed aerials. Oh no. Okay, we got the tech that time. That short hop off is still really predictable. Whoa. Hesitating on the ledge. Yeah, he did it again.
Choose your character. Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
There's a predictable runoff from top plat. Oh, good short. So not really getting the follow-ups you need off of a running shine to justify it. Oh no. There's that nair. Yeah, run off back air. Oops, I jumped. Oh no. Yeah, no tech chasing. Also shine and up smash. Really? Short hop up. I thought he was gonna short hop narrow.
Choose your character. Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
Okay, didn't do an out of shield option that time. Shield grab. Try some approaches from above. Yeah, he's just challenging vertically. You can see these are opportunities where he could shoot dash hands grab, or like wave dash out of the way at the very least. No ledge techno.
Choose your character. Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
I can just spam double jumps, I think. Especially on FD, that should be like really weak here. Another shield grab probably.
Choose your character. Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
Yeah, there's a full hop. Too much shielding on wake up. Like if Falco's wrong, he's pretty slow. He shouldn't be able to run up and grab you like that. Not all the time. Oh, wow. Okay, at least went for a shine instead of a grab. I almost don't even care if you spam shine out of shield. At least not on the super late nairs. Everything else, it's worth going for. Like that. Why are we grabbing? Yeah, that nair's not gonna do anything. Yeah, so once we get that knockdown, we need to convert into grab. Oh, whoops. Ah.
Choose your character.
Did you just decide not to do any versus Marth, or did you want to get...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think I'll just practice against Falco
Okay.
today.
So just like one more, and then we can talk about everything. I have some good notes.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Versus Fox. Ready? Go!
Another out of shield option. Should have seen that coming. Let me try just playing defensively. There you go, that was a nice mix-up. Another grab. So I was still doing the wake up. Yeah, like right there. Just like a little too long. You either want to be acting right away or not, or holding the shield. Oh no. safe out of shield option.
Choose your character.
Okay, so how do you feel about those games? Anything stick out to you?
Yeah, definitely having trouble with lasers.
Mm-hmm.
Lasers, and I guess edge guarding a little bit.
Sure.
Um,
Were
yeah,
there
mostly
any?
lasers. And
Are there any
pushing.
options you think about in general when you think of like how to counter Falco's lasers? Do you have like a game plan, or do you
Um,
sort of just wait for them to
so
approach?
naturally, I just either wave dash out of shield back and forth, or I'll
Okay.
take laser and up smash. Those are my
So
two
do you
go-tos.
do take laser and up smash in place?
Yeah, I kind of like
Okay.
move closer to you and just try to guess that you're gonna approach with the laser. So I just take a laser up smash, or
I
yeah,
think
just wave multiple.
so. One thing a lot of foxes incorporate, it's like on the riskier end of neutral mix-ups, but you can take laser and then dash forward into an up smash, and that's gonna be way more disruptive to Falcos that are just content to sit back and laser you. Because I felt
Okay.
like when I was able to just sit back and laser, I saw the like wave dashing in and out of shield, but that's not really necessary for Fox. That's something you
Hmm.
might see from like Ices or Luigi because they rely on their wave dash so much.
Hmm.
But if you can practice the take laser dash out of the stun with Fox, you can stay pretty mobile even if you're getting like sprayed with lasers.
Okay.
And even if I laser you like almost point blank, you can take laser dash away and still dodge like a laser into immediate dare. So even at
Okay.
very close range, you can dodge approaches or like take
And
laser to turn around
uh,
up tilt would be maybe a better substitute for the take laser up smash in place.
okay.
Yeah. Were you gonna say something?
Yeah. So when I take a laser, do I have to press down?
No, you don't have to. Yeah, you can crouch cancel to like reduce how much stun, but I honestly don't do that myself, and I still like dash
Okay.
out of lasers. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I mean, we can go ahead and pick Falco, and I can just demo it real quick
Okay.
if you want.
Versus Falco. Ready? Go!
So just start shooting lasers on the ground. So there you go. Well, your laser didn't come out, but you get the idea. So there's a
Oh,
grab.
you took it. You took a okay. You took a laser and you ran up
Yeah, because
smash.
like you can do it again. Try and shoot him lower if you can. So you can see like you're still pretty mobile, and like Falco can't really approach this kind of fox that's just like taking the lasers and dashing.
Hmm.
So it is disruptive, but if you get good at the dash out of timing, you can even do like that. So take laser, dash full hop, boom.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you can stay way more mobile. Whereas if you're doing this, like as soon as I see you shield a laser, I know you only have like 3 options, right? So you can do wave dash forward. You don't need a laser. So like as soon as I see you shield a laser, I know you're gonna wave dash forward, you're gonna wave dash back, or you're gonna full hop. Those are like the 3 main options Fox has, right? I mean, obviously you can roll and stuff, but as far as things I have to worry about threatening, I mean, I don't even have to worry about wave dash back as a threat, really. So I just have to worry about wave dash forward shine, maybe. That can be a good
Okay.
out of shield option if you are shielding. But what'll happen is, as a Falco, I'll laser at a distance where I'm spaced around wave dash forward shine, and then if I see you full hop instead, I'm going to like punish you as you land. So I'll like see you full hop and then land and maybe laser grab you or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just let me just paste these. I'll just paste my notes to you directly, and we'll just go through them real quick one by one. So lots of mistext during combos, not really going for slide offs. So a big way of escaping Falco's combos are you have to DI his down airs towards the edge of platforms and stuff.
Okay.
And if you have questions about any of these, just let me know.
When you mean like slide outs, do you mean like holding both of the sticks towards like a ledge?
It's not even that necessary. So like if you come up here and down air me after I start my up B, okay?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I did it too high. So like that. Do you see how I just hit the ledge? And that didn't require any smash CI or ASCI. It's just about aiming your trajectory.
Okay.
So like the way I do it is I think about where the normal trajectory is. So like do it again. So I'm thinking about where. I mean that was funny. I almost didn't even expect that one to work. But I think about the normal trajectory of down air, and and then I like visualize that. If that's going to push me towards the corner of the ledge, I don't do anything. If I think I need to DI left or right to get closer towards the ledge, then I'll do that. And like another thing to keep in mind is like the steeper, or sorry, the more shallow the angle, the easier it's going to be. So I'll do another one. Oh,
No, sorry.
That's fine. Well, what I was just gonna say is like if you down air me right here, you can DI towards the edge of this left plat there. That's gonna be like the easiest one to DI is if you DI the down air away. Do you get that intuitively?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you're coming in at a better angle, that's making it easier to get the ledge cancel. So incorporating that stuff, and then if you're on the ground, you can just hold C stick down, and then DI downers away, and you'll slide off from those too. That can be useful as well.
Gotcha.
Second one, you were doing a telegraphed short hop nair from side plat. So this is probably something you're familiar with, of just doing like this, right?
Yeah.
So when you do this, not only is it predictable because like I saw it coming, but it's as soon as you do this, so as soon as I see this, I could be like on bottom mid and I already know you have to land on the ground because you did the nair so early, right? So like if you did want to jump off the platform and threaten things, I think stuff like short hop off shine or short hop off late nair, that kind of stuff is better because then you can retain the option to do this or like a waveland back or a double jump to top plat. So the later you commit to an option, the more options you'll retain in the meantime.
Okay.
Whereas if you do this, like this just has a ton of weaknesses. Like one is telegraphed to even short hop off the platform in the first place. Two, you're committing super early to the nair. Three, you're getting the weak nair because you're doing the nair input so early. So like, unless you think Falco's going to jump at you, there's really no reason to have the nair out right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like all the main weaknesses. And then also just like, if you do that's like as far as you're ever going to get with a short hop nair, right? It's like the hitbox goes to like right here. So if I'm ever unsure about what you're doing, I mean it's going to look weird on Battlefield because you can actually get quite far, but maybe on like Pokemon, if you're doing it from Pokemon, I can like just back off and just chill here and laser. And it's like, okay, you're going to fall down from your nair, land into my laser, and now I have laser control, right? So it's very limited, whereas if you're on the ground, well, you could just keep running. I can't just, like, I do have to worry about this threat, so I have to worry about, like, oh, maybe he'll just shuffle a nair at me. But you can see, like, even if the shuffle nair goes to here, you can just run a little further and cover even further into the corner. So it's much scarier as Falco. Like, when you're on the platform, I feel like I can laser very freely because I know no matter where you're jumping from, like, you're very limited. Like, unless you're full hopping all the way across, even there, you can see, like, it doesn't go all the way across the stage. So I could literally back up to here, laser, and know that you're not going to hit me with whatever you're doing.
Okay.
In a similar vein, you were doing a lot of this stuff. So it's definitely a good tactic to, like, do the runoff bear. But you have to understand it gets predictable very quickly.
Okay.
So, like, some mix-ups are, like, sort of the same thing we talked about. You could run off double jump waveland. You could just land on the side plat and then maybe attack further. Because like if you're doing that and then the Falco retreats into the corner, well then that means you can just do this, right? You can just go land on the side plat first. It's the same idea of like doing this full hop nair and then the drop down, or you can do that and then retreat. So you have a lot of options from the side plats that I felt like you weren't using.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and then just in general, you don't want to be using nair at like 13%. If you were just nairing, I could just crouch cancel shine, or even if I get hit, it's not necessarily going to lead to a shine or knockdown, because maybe you hit me with the nair and I ACI down and shield. Well, now you're like shield pressuring me, but you don't really want to be shield pressuring. You want to just get the hit. So,
okay.
And then linked to that is you had a lot of missed conversions on the ground from like running shines. So I think like if you're going to go for the wave shine, you have to like go for the thunders combo, or you could do wave dash down tilt. Oops. So wave shine down tilt, or you can just sort of like dash dance around. But I felt like when you shine me, you were like always respecting the get up attack, so I could just roll away every time, and like you were never going to be close enough to me, because you were just like never taking that risk. So sometimes you need to just like disrespect the crouch option, or you could actually just reaction tech chase with crouch, and then just dash out of crouch.
Okay. Wait, sorry. Can you would you mind repeating that?
The wave shine stuff.
Yeah.
So you can do thunders combo, hit a reset, and then like basically anything you see top foxes do to convert off of shines on the ground, you want to start doing that. So I would recommend just like watching the top foxes to see what they do. But the things I know they do are like the thunders combo, the wave dash down tilt. I think you have to be pretty fast for that. I'm not sure versus Falco if it's different. Maybe it's easier on Fox. And then sort of just like disrespecting the get up attack is another option. So like if you just assume I'm not going to get up attack, like sure you might get hit by the get up attack and you get hit away, but you could also be able to react to roll away. Whereas if you just if you're always trying to space around the get up attack, then roll away is not going to be feasible to reach.
Okay.
Let's see, what else do we have? Aggressive laser mix-ups from ground. So that was just the take laser up smash and take laser dash jump shine. KGH does that. So those are good. Or even just take laser nair can be good, because Fox's nair comes out so fast. Approaches were telegraphed. So like there were a lot of instances where as soon as you get to this point, I'm like, okay, he's definitely all in on his approach. So it didn't seem like you had many approaches like this where you're like doing a really long threatening dash dance. Like you might do like a quick one and then run in. But if you did like a long dash at all, I was like, okay, he's coming in. And especially when you get into the run animation, it's very telegraphed that you're doing a running shine. You might have this problem versus Marth too. If you ever go for running shine and he pivot grabs you or like hits you, that's because as soon as you break into run, people are trained to like anticipate you continuing to run. So you can do stuff like wave dash back or wave dash in place. So just do these sort of things just to like prompt a movement. So a lot of your movement you want to use as just threats, but they're actually empty threats. So like there's a threat behind them. Maybe you've like run up smash the person previously. And then the next time, with that up smash threat in mind, then you do this, and then they shield, right? And then you run up grab.
Yes.
So you can do stuff like that, where you're threatening an option to prompt a response from them. Or maybe you do this, or you maybe do the run up, wave dash in place, and they do roll away, and then you grab. I don't know if you could even reach that, but or you do the run up, wave dash in place, and they full hop, and now you can like shark from below. Lots of nairs, we went over that. Too eager out of shield. You were shield grabbing a lot. Did you notice you have that habit?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So definitely stick with Shine Out Shield, at least in this matchup. Shine Out Shield is really annoying as Falco, because in order to get a late Nair Shine on your shield, it's very difficult to set up. And honestly, if you have good Shines Out of Shield, you'll just be able to beat most Falcos just with that alone. Because you can just like, you can intentionally shield, let them hit your shield, and then shine them out of shield. Not that you want to rely on that long term, obviously, but that's just the reality of like most Falcos cannot do shield pressure properly, because it's actually just difficult, and it feels really scary as Falco to do a late nair, because that means like I'm jumping all that way with no hitbox, right? So when they're doing a late nair, another thing is like if you can condition them with that shine out of shield to start doing late nairs, well now stuff like full hop out of shield becomes stronger, because you don't have to worry about getting hit as you jump out of shield, because they're not doing the early nair, right? So there's a lot of stuff that opens up to you when you can get them to respect your shield more in this matchup. Even just like if they do a fadeaway dare, you can just wave dash forward shine. So there's a lot of good out of shield options you can incorporate. So you had a few moments of hesitation on the ledge where maybe you get like hit to ledge, because you just like slide off and slide the ledge, and then you would hang there for a second and then still try and do something. If you're in that situation, you really want to pick a ledge option immediately. And if you're really not sure what to pick and they're not like right up next to you, just pick the refresh, because it's better to do that. And then like unless Falco's already right here or something. So like if Falco's right here, then it should be pretty obvious that you can like ledge dash and hit him, like ledge dash shine, or you can wave land on the side plat to get away from him. But anywhere other than right here, you should be able to ledge stall relatively safely. So anything's better than grabbing ledge and realizing, oh shit, now I have to like get off the ledge. Because as soon as I see someone hesitate on ledge, I just like disrespect their ledge option, because they don't have any intangibility.
Right.
So challenging Falco from below. I don't know if you remember, there was like a game and a half where I was just like double jumping a lot, like on that FD game. Did you recognize that? Yeah. So you were falling into the trap of like trying to challenge Falco from above. So Falco would be like, can you just like do full hop dares or something? So you would be like trying to challenge directly. Whereas what you want to do, I mean, one option is to cut it off early, so like that sort of. But most of the time you want to, actually, can you do a drop down dare from the top plat? So most of the time you want to be doing, oh wow, of course. So most of the time you want to be doing stuff like that where you're dash dance grabbing. You don't want to really be, or you can dash dance up smash. Oops. Been a minute since I played box. So like punishing his landing, even if you don't directly punish, so let's say you do a down air and you shield it in center, you can like punish the grab obviously, or if you do like a down air shield, you could just start shield pressure from there. So you don't have to get the true whiff punish. It's more important that you just like wait for him to land so he doesn't have any option contesting you. And then if they start coming down with a laser to like counter that, so like if I notice a fox is just dash dance grabbing me every time I come down, I'll drop down with a laser. That's when you can start like disrespecting their option by like jumping at them. And especially at low percents, you can jump at them, and if they down air, then you just like impact land on the ground and are actionable right away. Do you know what I'm referring to?
Not exactly.
Okay. It's pretty important. Let me just show you real quick.
Okay.
So just spam down air in place a bunch. Oops, I mistimed it, my bad. So, did you see how I jumped into it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, if you jump into down air at low percent, you can do it again. So maybe that one was a little more obvious, because I like short hop tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a really good option, because when you get dared into the ground like that, you only have the 4 frames of regular landing lag. So
is there a certain percent that works until?
As long as you're not getting knocked down. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
It even works for Fox's drill. So like, here I'll do it as Fox, and you can like jump into it and shine as Falco. I'll do full hop once, so it's easier. So you need to jump into it. You don't want to just crouch. There you go. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've probably had Falcons do that to you, right? Where you drill.
Yeah.
I don't. You didn't use a lot of drills, so maybe not.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as out of shield, either go for the shine out shield, or just don't do anything right away. It felt like every time I hit your shield, you were doing an out of shield option. So you can either wait for, at least for Falco specifically, you can try to shine out of shield between the nair and the shine, but you can also wait for after the shine and try to shine then. That's actually like, it's technically guaranteed. Like if you go into Uncle Punch as Falco, or even as Fox, and try and shield pressure the CPU with like aerial into shine or shine into aerial, you'll notice they're both extremely hard, and shine into aerial is literally just impossible as Falco, depending on the spacing.
Okay.
Like Fox shine out shield is just that fast. But you can also do stuff like roll, because roll is going to be intangible in the same frame your shine out of shield would come out, so it's still really fast. And Falco isn't the best at chasing rolls away. So if you go back into the game real quick.
Versus Falco. Ready?
So if you do, well here, just do aerial shine. Well, you get the idea. If you're shield pressuring me there and I roll away, look how far that is for Falco. Like sure, you could shuffle an aerial at me, but not before I'm going to get my shield back up. And then if you're trying to hit me as I roll, and you're doing an early aerial to get me in time, then you could get shined out of shield. So don't be afraid to roll, especially when you have the stage room to do it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, we went over challenging from below. Oh, when you wall tech? So you were getting the wall techs, but you weren't getting the wall tech jumps. Do you ever, was there a reason you weren't doing that?
So wall tech jump, you mean like an immediate
Yeah,
air
so
dodge?
here, rack up some damage on me. Okay, and then just down smash as I up B to the ledge. So stuff like that is really strong.
Okay.
Here, I'll do it again. So did you see how I tech jumped?
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like you were doing this. I'll just show you. Oops. So you're doing stuff like that, where it can be good, but I think the tech jump is just like almost always better. Because you can wall tech jump and then side B directly into ledge. You can still get that even if you tech jump. And if you get the like slightly higher one, you can up B, you can side B. And those are all going to be difficult to cover as Falco. Whereas like I think there was one time where you got literally like 4 techs and I just was like down airing and down smashing. And it's just like you're never going to get back on stage unless I literally just mess up. Whereas with the wall tech jump, it's much more difficult. Like it's not even something where it's a matter of hoping they mess up. You can just like sort of outplay them. But the way I do that, you can do it by holding up after you up B, but since you want to DI into the stage, you actually want to, so I would press like R here, and then I press Y at the same time. Or you could press it a little after. But if you press Y or X, whichever button you use, if you press a jump button as you input the tech, you'll also buffer the tech jump. So that way you can, your control stick hand will be free to like smash the eye into the stage if necessary. Or like control your up B. So yeah, all you have to do is add that Y press and you'll be good.
So you said hold R and Y at that
you don't even need to hold it, you just need to press it. So
press it, okay.
Yeah. So like right here I'm gonna hold R and Y. Or just press it, but yep. And it's like idiot proof because you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Most people hold up when they do the up B. but then it like makes it really hard to DI into the stage and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So that'll help your recovery. And we went over conversions on the ground. And then last thing was like, if you just hit me with a shine. So there'd be situations where you would roll away or something like that, and then you'd shield for a split second. But it felt like you always woke up with shield, and sometimes you want to wake up with like an aggressive option, or you want to like you miss tech roll, or you tech roll away and then you dash back. Those are going to be way stronger because as soon as you shield, it's like what I said before. As soon as I see you shield, well, now you're locked into that like 3 options of movement, and most of the time that was full hop. So like what was happening was I'd put you in a knockdown scenario. I would chase your roll away, and even though I was slow, I knew you would shield for a split second, so I would just run up and grab you. Or I would be able to like nair at you knowing you're gonna, like if I see you shield, I know you're only gonna hold that shield for a second and then jump away. So like if you're gonna hold shield, like you should be holding shield because you expect an approach. And if you expect an approach, then you should hold it until you get hit. But it felt like the worst of both worlds where you would wake up with shield but not hold it long enough to actually punish me or to actually block an attack. like Falco wouldn't be able to hit your shield if you tried. That sort of thing. But yeah, I think that was most of the crucial stuff. Obviously there's stuff like punish game, but I think most of that is like you can like go back and watch for that stuff on your own. But did you have any questions about anything we went over?
Yeah, just a real quick question.
Sure.
I feel like my shine DI is not that good. So let's say if I get hit by like a dare shine, so should I be DIing up and away?
No.
Like,
so shine. Do you ever use I need data?
No.
Okay. So this is a helpful site just to like see the DI at least.
Okay.
And you can set it up later, but if you have if you set up shine on a victim, you'll see that it sends like almost vertical. And if you see the little cardinal directions, do you see how they're grayed out on that site? I don't know if you opened it or if you are able to right now.
Yeah, I could see it.
So those cardinals are the areas where you can't DI. You can only DI like starting outside of those cardinals. And the Falco Shine sends within that cardinal. So the furthest you can DI Falco Shine is just a simple away input. So just like full away. Because the slight angle it sends at, you can't account for.
Okay. So you mean like straight left or straight right?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Well, if you do straight left, you're going to be DIing against that angle a little bit, though. So, here, let me see.
Okay.
I'll just send you a picture of both real quick. Where's... Oh, it's called down special, not shine. Okay. Okay, so this is DI away. You can see how I set it up there. And then this is DI towards. So even though like the DI towards is still going to have a significant influence, like more than straight up or straight down, it won't be as much as away because you're fighting that slight angle that exists with shine.
Gotcha.
So that's DI in. You can see it's a pretty noticeable difference.
Yeah.
You do want to be careful with DI away, though. You never want to DI away in a situation where it puts you off stage for a down air, obviously, because that's just going to lead to an easy death. So,
right.
A lot of times, Falco combos are about DIing above the platforms in a way. So maybe if you see the arc of the DI in on the second image, see how like if you do that and I downer you, you might be able to slide off on the left platform. So there's stuff you can think of, like you have to think a step ahead, knowing like, okay, I'm going to get shined. where can I DI that will make it difficult for Falco to punish? And
So like buffer the
oftentimes,
input.
I'm sorry?
So you mean like buffer the input before I get shined?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if you input it during hit lag or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more important that you like, so you need to know where to DI before you worry about how to do the actual input. But as far as like doing the actual input for DIs, you usually want to do some direction against the gate. I wouldn't recommend trying to slight DI or anything like that. So do you know what I
Okay,
mean
so
by that?
Yeah, yeah.
So like tilting the stick slightly to the right is going to be the same as holding up and then doing slightly to the right. So it's easier to do it like if you see where my stick is on the screen, it's like straight up. And then if I go slightly to the right, or like this is the 45-degree notch versus the tilt. So that you can see like the slight tilt and the 45-degree notch are going to have the same effect on something like Fox up throw. So because that move sends straight up, any X value that I input will have the same effect. Because that's all that matters. But yeah, you can mess around with different DIs like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Any other questions?
Nope. No questions.
Okay, cool. Well, if you have any questions later on as you like try to implement stuff, just let me know. And I,
Cool, sweet, thanks, man.
Yeah, and I'll. Did you want this privated?
I don't mind. And
Okay.
also, so basically, I was just looking for lessons. I was planning on attending Genesis.
Same.
So I was just looking for some lessons to do before that. I was looking to do like maybe like 5, 10 more.
Sure.
But I didn't. I don't think I saw an option on your Medify page. Do you do more than half an hour?
Yeah, that's my like standard lesson. I know we went over
That's
today.
standard.
That's just
Okay,
because.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wondering.
Yeah.
Alright
If
then.
you go to. I wonder if it wasn't showing up for some reason. Let me make
Yeah, I
sure.
saw the 15 minutes. Sorry, the 30-minute $15 one.
Do you see the other one now? It should be visible. The one-on-one live coaching.
Yes, I see it.
Okay. Yeah, you can get that, and I have it set up so you can get it in bundles. So you can get 4 for a 20% discount if you wanted to do multiple. Yeah, and there's also a if you wanted to leave a video testimonial, you can do that for like 50% off until I think it's for like the next week, and that's from Medify. So
Okay, cool.
you can do
cool.
that,
Perfect.
or what else? Oh, I think there's a code Fall15 that you can use for 15% off. I'm not
Okay.
100% sure. I haven't confirmed that code. And then I know for a fact there's a Smash World Tour promo code of SWT.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely take advantage of those for
Cool,
discounts. Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.